All right, here we go. True or false? Big animals are more dangerous than small ones. True or false? Big animals are more dangerous than small ones. Rawr! All right, Whimsy Tortilla says false. Danielle says false. Craig says false. Tina says false. Lost Girl says false. All right, the answer is false. Dangerous animals can be big or small. Some dangerous animals are big and powerful. They kill with their sharp teeth or mighty paws, but many other dangerous animals are small and weak. They kill with poison or with harmful viruses and bacteria. Some dangerous animals attack and kill prey for food. Others kill to protect themselves or their young from enemies. The tiny black widow spider is the deadliest spider in North America. All right, here comes the next question. True or false? Male lions do most of the hunting. True or false? Look at that growl. Male lions do most of the hunting. Now that doesn't look like Trill, does it? So the true or false is male lions do most of the hunting. Whimsy Tortilla says false. Min Kitty says false. Lost Girl says false. Danielle says false. Anybody else? Tina says false. Kristen 3 says false. The answer is false. Female lions usually hunt and kill the prey. A female lion or lioness chases prey for food. The rest of the pride watches and waits. When the lioness gets close to the prey, she pulls it down. When the lioness gets close to the prey, I've read that. Then she clamps her teeth around its neck or nose. The animal stops breathing. Then the other lions and lionesses come in for the meal. Lions eat first, then lionesses, and finally lion cubs. So the female does all the work, and the male gets first pickings. I think that sounds pretty good. What do you think? All right. Here comes the next one. Tigers have the sharpest teeth of all big cats. Tigers have the sharpest teeth of all big cats. What are you doing over there? Who, me, Ting Tong? I would never. All right, Ms. M says true. Ting Tong says false. Whimsy Tortilla says true. Tammy Ross says false. Mary Gilly says true. Tina says true. Lost Girl says doesn't really matter. Hey, Mom, are you still on here? Aren't you going to participate? All right, the answer is true. Tigers' back teeth are as sharp as knives. A tiger's teeth can cut through flesh like a hot knife through butter. After a tiger has caught and killed its prey, the big cat hides the body. Tigers sometimes drag their prey to the side of a river or lake. This lets the tigers drink while they eat. After they eat, they cover the remains with leaves to protect it from scavengers. Tigers that attack humans are usually old with weak teeth, because we got, weak bones. A tiger can take 3 or 4 days to eat a large buffalo or wild pig. All right. So the answer was true. All right, here comes the next question. True or false? Grizzly bears often harm humans. True or false? Grizzly bears often harm humans. True or false? Boo is not an answer. Sorry, Ting Tong. I don't know who this cute little gray tabby is over here, but he is going to town on playing with the little string here. He's just going crazy. All right, Whimsy Tortilla says false. Danielle says false. Ting Tong says false. Min Kitty says false. Tammy Ross says false. Lost Girl says false. Sherry Baby says false. Ms. M says false. Mary Gilly says false. So it looks like Tina says false. All right, the answer is false. Grizzly bears hunt fish, deer, and squirrels, not people. Grizzly bears are huge, fast, and very dangerous. They use their sharp teeth and claws to catch food. But grizzly bears generally avoid people, kind of like me. Only rarely will a very hungry or frightened grizzly charge someone. Then the bear can break the person's neck or back with a swift blow from its powerful front paws. The grizzly bear is one of the biggest and strongest land animals in North America. All right. Next question. Male hippopotamuses often fight. True or false? Male hippopotamuses often fight. And I have a little kitty up here who has joined me. Hi! I think you're Lena, right? Are you Lena? Oh. You're very thin. You have to fatten up. You remind me of our baggy girl who was very thin when we fostered her. All right, so it looks like we got some twoos. Whimsy Tortilla, Sherry Baby, Danielle, Ting Tong, Ms. M, Tammy Ross. Yeah, they're very political animals. All right, the answer is true. Male hippos battle other males for control of a territory. Hippos have huge teeth. They use them to dig out and chew plants, which are their main food. But they also use their teeth as weapons. One angry hippo rushes towards another with mouth wide open and teeth showing. Demonstrating their great strengths, the beasts swing their heads like sledgehammers and bite each other. A struggle between two male hippos often ends in death for one or both. So, no such thing as a peaceful hippo. I think this one is, I think I know the answer to this one. We'll see. True or false? Hyenas are noisy hunters. True or false? Hyenas are noisy hunters. Hey, can I show you? See, here's my buddy right here. I wanted to show you to the camera. Everybody wants to see you. Yes, they need anger management. Go Eagles. Go Eagles. Danielle says true. Ting Tong says true. Sherry Baby says true. Magic is here by my shoes again. Mary Gilly says true. Ms. M, it says false. All right, Ms. M, don't go with the flow. Whimsy Tortilla says true. Tammy Ross says true. Answer is true. When catching prey, hyenas often make noises that sound like crazy laughter. Hyenas are smart, cunning hunters and scavengers. Alone, they usually catch small prey such as lizards, snakes, and birds. But working together, large groups of clans of hyenas can bring down zebras, gazelles, antelopes, buffalo, and rhinoceroses. The hyenas rip the prey apart and quickly eat the whole body, horns, hooves, and all. Hyenas and lions often fight one another over the same prey. But we all knew that from the Lion King, so, they were talking about they sound like crazy laughter. Speaking of crazy laughter, have you guys ever seen, there's a fox rescue in Minnesota called, I think it's called Save a Fox Rescue. And they have a fox there named Finnegan. And every time they pet Finnegan, good night, Dutchie. Every time they show them petting Finnegan, Finnegan jumps on or rolls on his so that you can pet his belly. And when you pet Finnegan, he sounds like he's laughing. Like, I never knew foxes had such personalities. So it's called Save a Fox Rescue, and it's based in Minnesota. So I just thought that was nice. Yes. And it sounds like they're laughing. And that Finnegan has such a personality. Just really something else. All right, here comes the next question. True or false? Crocodiles drown their prey. True or false? Crocodiles drown their prey. And I see Jessie girl. Yeah, I never knew they had such great personalities until I started following Save a Fox Rescue. There's something else. All right, Danielle says true. Whimsy Tortilla says true. Ting Tung says true. Sherry Baby says yes. Hey, this is true or false, not yes. Ms. M says false. Lost Girl says true. Mary Gilly says true. Tammy Ross says true. And Tina says true. The answer is true. A crocodile holds its prey underwater until it stops breathing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The wife is here. I gotta act cool. A crocodile holds its prey underwater until it stops breathing. A crocodile usually lies and waits in the water to spot its prey. Then it slowly glides toward the victim. When it gets close, the crocodile uses its powerful jaws to grab the animal. With a lot of splashing, the crocodile drags the prey underwater, drowns it, and tears off chunks or swallows it whole. Many different animals, from fish to zebras, can be dinner for a crocodile. Crocodiles eat their prey in the water. Oh, look. Mom, you're not even participating, you're just watching? All right. Here comes the next question. True or false? The rattlesnake is one of the most dangerous snakes. So true or false? The rattlesnake is one of the most dangerous snakes. I think I know this answer. Hi, are you keeping me company up here? Huh? Are you keeping me company? You're a very nice kitty. I think you're Lena, I think. All right. Whimsy says false. Bonnie is too distracted to play. Ting Tong says false. Danielle says true. Michelle Plummer says true. Min Kitty says false. Ms. M says false. Sherry Baby says true. Mary Gilly, Tammy Ross, and Tina all say true. And of course, Lost Girl says false. And of course, my mom is too chicken to play. The answer actually is true. Rattlesnakes use venom or poison to kill prey. The rattlesnake injects its poison through long, hollow teeth called fangs. The fangs are on the roof of the snake's mouth. They are folded back until the rattler strikes. Then the fangs snap down. They point down as the snake lunges forward to deliver the poison. A rattlesnake's poison is so powerful that it can kill large animals and even people. The larger the snake, the more poison it can deliver in one bite. Now, it says true. I think you guys are right. I think the answer is false. Because king cobra, cobras, the water moccasin, things like that. All right, I want to make sure that you tease my mother here. She's Pat Davies. Tell her that she has to play. She has to she has to comment here, true or false. All right, here comes the next question. True or false? Cape buffalo kill with their horns. Cape buffalo kills with their horns. I have to sneeze. Hi, Jesse. All right, Ms. M says false. Sherry Baby says yes. Bonnie says true. Danielle says false. Sherry Baby says true. Tina says false. Mary Gilly says true. Craig says false. Tammy says false. Lost Girl says true. The answer is true. Cape buffalo attack their enemies head first. The Cape buffalo is one of the most dangerous creatures in Africa. Anything that comes close, from a lion to a person, can expect a knockdown, drag-out fight. The Cape buffalo charges its attacker at full speed. Using its horns, the Cape buffalo stabs again and again. More hunters in Africa may be killed by Cape buffalo than any other animal. The Cape buffalo kills animals, but it only eats plants. All right, next question. Are you playing, Mom? Yes or no? The beautiful poison dart frog is not really poisonous. True or false? The beautiful poison dart frog is not really poisonous. I'm not looking at the answer. I want to look at it when all right. Bonnie says false. Ms. M says true. Whimsy Tortilla, Cat Lover, Min Kitty, Cherry Baby, Tammy all say false. Danielle says true. Mary Gilly says true. Tina says false. Craig says false. And the answer is false. The poison from just one frog is enough to kill 100 people. The poison dart frog's poison oozes out through tiny holes in its skin. Any attacker that tries to eat the frog or even just touch it will die or be paralyzed. Hunters in Central and South America sometimes rub the poison onto their darts and arrows. Animals hit with a poisoned dart or arrow die soon after. The frogs with the brightest colors often have the strongest poison. Look at that cute little froggy. All right, Mom, you're playing. Woo! Michelle Plummer. Okay. Next question. The Komodo dragon mainly uses its eyes to find prey. True or false? The Komodo dragon usually uses its eyes to find prey. That looks like a mini Jessie. Doesn't that look like a little mini Jessie? Hello, mini Jessie. Mini Jessie. All right, Bonnie says false. Danielle says false. Mary Gilly says false. Sherry Baby says true. Whimsy Tortilla, Tammy Ross, Lost Girl say false. My mother says true. Tina says false. Ms. M says false. All right, the answer is. Michelle Plummer says true. The answer is false. The Komodo dragon usually sniffs out prey with its huge forked tongue. The dragon's giant tongue picks up the smell of pigs, deer, snakes, or even humans. Then the beast hides and lies in wait for the prey. At the right moment, the lizard charges out and gives chase. It sinks its sharp teeth into the victim. Even if the animal escapes the dragon's jaws, poisonous germs from the lizard's saliva enter the wound. Within 24 hours, the prey falls to the ground and dies of blood poisoning. Lovely. Sure. Wait a minute. Poo on the gray rug. I'll look at it. I don't think so, but I'll take a look. It also says the Komodo dragon can smell prey from as far as 6 miles, 9.6 kilometers away. All right, while I'm going to read you the question and then I'll take a look, but I don't think there's poo there, but I'll check. All right, true or false? The Gila monster kills with one quick bite. The Gila monster kills with one quick bite. Hi. Might have been a little piddle, but it definitely wasn't poo. All right. So Sherry Baby says false. No, she says true. Ms. M says false. Michelle Plummer says true. Danielle says false. Whimsy Tortilla says true. And here comes Jesse Jr. Oh, no problem, Lost Girl. All right. The Gila monster kills with one quick bite. True or false? Lost Girl says false on the Gila monster question. All right, the answer is. Hi, Bonnie, you're wrong. It's false. The Gila monster kills by biting its prey and releases poison into the wound. The Gila monster tracks prey by flicking its forked tongue. Then the lizard sneaks up and bites the prey before it can get away. Poison flows out through the grooves in the Gila monster's teeth as it holds on to the prey. Then the lizard may chew so that the poison goes deeper into the wound. But most of the time, Gila monsters don't chew their food. They swallow it whole. The poison can easily kill rodents, frogs, lizards, and insects. but rarely humans. All right. Here comes the next question. I don't know who that is. Yeah, that's right. You're wrong. I would say you don't have a leg to stand on, but no, that wouldn't be nice, would it? All right, true or false? The great white shark eats more people than any other fish does. The great white shark eats more people than any other fish. Good night, Min Kitty. Thank you for playing. Who are you saying hi, sis, to? Oh, it's not hi, sis. Okay, Ms. M says true. Mary Gilly says false. Tammy Ross says true. Michelle Plummer says true. Lost Girl says false. Tina says true. Sherry Baby says false. Whimsy Tortilla says false. No. This little gray one is a little nudgy stinker. All right. Hello, Catapractor. The question is, the great white shark eats more people than other fish does. All right. Danielle says false. Oh, you're right, Danielle. They are absolutely misunderstood. All right. The answer is false. The great white shark sometimes bites people, but it never eats them. The great white shark can go weeks between meals, but its diet is mostly seals, sea turtles, and a large fish. Only rarely does a great white shark bite a person. Each year there are 2 to 3 attacks on humans in the United States. Dogs kill more people in a year than great whites do. The great white shark has about 3,000 teeth. Humans only have 32 teeth. It is very simple to hear when a great white shark comes because they play the theme from Jaws before the shark attacks. No, I just made that up. So hopefully you weren't catching on. All right. Everybody ready for the next question? Yes, Alex Kittner. And don't forget Pippet. You know, Pippet, who basically was the appetizer, and Alex was the main course. All right. Did you know, speaking of Alex Kittner, Lost Girl, the guy who plays Alex Kittner, he has a restaurant in Cape Cod, and he works there and sells Jaws souvenirs. So you can actually go in there and get a personalized shirt from him. And there was a story that happened about 10 years ago that in the store, in his restaurant, the lady who played his mother came into the restaurant and did not know that he worked there, and mentioned because she saw all the Jaws memorabilia up. Said, "Oh yeah, I played Mrs. Kittner there," and so they got the guy. His name was Jeffrey Voorhees, the guy who played Alex Kittner. So they got him out and to meet her, and they had a nice little reunion. That's a true story. I'm actually in a couple Jaws Facebook groups because it's like my all-time favorite movie, and he's actually in there in these groups, and he talks about some of the stories. He will also sell the autographs, and he sells memorabilia, and I just think it's great that 45 years after this movie, he could still kind of make a living off of it. I just think that's just fantastic. Lots and lots of people in Martha's Vineyard were in that movie as extras. It's kind of crazy. But yeah. So if you ever want to look there, his name is Jeffrey Voorhees. You know. All right. Next question. Killer piranha fish live in the ocean. Killer piranha fish live in the ocean. Yeah, it's one of my all-time favorites. They released a 45-year anniversary this year, but I didn't think it was anything new. I figured they're probably going to pull all the stops out for the 50-year anniversary. That's kind of what I think. So, also, here's the other thing. In one of the Piranha movies, I think it was Piranha 3, Richard Dreyfuss basically plays an older Hooper in the movie. Now, they can't call him Hooper, but he's dressed up in the same outfits as Hooper. He sings "Show Me the Way to Go Home" during it, and he actually is the first victim of a piranha in that movie. So I thought that was funny. Now, it looks like we have a lot of falses. Ms. M says true. Michelle says true. But it sounds like a lot of everybody else says it's false. So killer piranha fish live in the ocean. The answer is false. Piranhas live in rivers in South America. Piranhas are one of the most dangerous freshwater fish. Most swim alone and feed on smaller fish. The piranha's razor-sharp teeth. Watch out for that piranha. There goes a stingray. All right. Most swim alone and feed on smaller fish. The piranha's razor-sharp teeth quickly kill its victims. Sometimes, though, piranhas swim in groups of 100 or more. Together, the group may occasionally attack larger animals that wade into the water for a drink. Piranhas rarely attack people. Now, Mom, or if you're still on, do you remember when Dad had an aquarium full of piranhas when we first moved up to Northeast Philly? Do you remember when Dad had them? And one time I had a bunch of friends over, and my dad, he was trying to be a show-off. He basically put another fish in the piranha, and I mean they just swarmed on this fish and just absolutely ate it alive. It was pretty violent, but it was a good show for my friends. Mom, do you remember those piranhas that Dad had? He had those piranhas for I don't know, but they were hard to maintain. All right. So, next question. True or false? A box jellyfish can poison you even after it dies. A box jellyfish can poison you even after it dies. True or false? Hello, Lena. Hello, Lena girl. There's Zelda Bella. Zelda, Zelda, Zelda. Yeah, I mean, they were like this big. They weren't, I don't know. It might have been a 20-gallon aquarium. All right, looks like we got a bunch of trues. Anybody for false yet? Looks like we got all trues. All righty. The answer is true. A box jellyfish that washes up on the beach stays poisonous for a while. A living box jellyfish looks like an upside-down box floating in the ocean. 60 very long, thin strings called tentacles hang down from the box. When other sea creatures swim by and touch the box jellyfish, chemicals from their bodies trigger stinging cells on the tentacles. They shoot out many bits of poisonous thread. In a flash, the poison paralyzes and kills the creature. Some species of box jellyfish can cause heart failure and death within minutes. Also, the box jellyfish should not be mistaken for other types of jellyfish, such as jar jellyfish, can jellyfish, and bottle jellyfish. Okay. Next question. What happened to the piranhas? I mean, eventually they all died, you know. I don't know where my dad got them. I'm sure he got them from, I don't know. And I'll tell you, this was back in the late 80s. So we're talking 30-something years ago. So I'm sure that the rules are a little different now. But yeah, my dad went through that phase. All right, next question. You ready? True or false? Lionfish sting but don't bite. Lionfish sting but don't bite. Yeah, I know he got a... Mom, do you think he got him at Martin's Aquarium? I don't know. The last couple of times I went to Martin's Aquarium, I was very disappointed. They did not keep that place up, and then it closed. Martin's Aquarium was a very, very famous pet store in the Philadelphia area. All right, Lost Girl says true, Ting Tong says true, Danielle says true, Mary Gilly says true, Ms. M says false, Pat Davey says yes, Sherry Baby says true, Tina says true. The answer is... Whimsy Tortilla says false. Yeah, that's what I thought, Mom, that it was Martin's Aquarium. All right, the answer is true. Lionfish, yes, it was. Martin's Aquarium was amazing in its day. So lionfish sting with their sharp, poisonous spines. When in danger, a lionfish raises the needle-like spines on its back. Each spine is filled with poison. The lionfish swims toward its attacker with its spines pointing forward, ready to sting. The poison is strong enough to kill most prey. A person unlucky enough to be stung by a lionfish gets a painful wound but does not die. Lionfish only use their poison to protect themselves, not to use prey. Lost Girl, do you remember Martin's Aquarium? They had a really bad fire. And they had to relocate in an old church in North Philadelphia for a long time, you know, and then they went back to their original location in Jenkintown. But yeah, they were they were there in that old church, and you know, I think it was the Logan section of Philadelphia. I mean, of course, that was right near where our house was. I mean, we were like 10 minutes away. Yes, lionfish are beautiful. All right, here comes the next question. Ready? True or false? A pufferfish is deadly if eaten by a human. True or false? A pufferfish is deadly if eaten by a human. Yes, it was 611. It was Route 611. And technically, Broad Street was also 611 because they were right on Broad Street in that old church. Hey. A lot of complaints. You don't remember that? Oh, yeah. It was a bad fire. They were there for a while at that old church. All right, so we got a bunch of trues. Sherry Baby says false. Hey, my mother's playing. She says true. And Bonnie says true. All right. Lost Girl says false. The answer is true. Eating a pufferfish can kill you. Many people, especially in Japan, love the taste of pufferfish. But some pufferfish organs contain a very powerful poison. There are chefs in Japan who know how to remove all the poison sacs. Yet every year a few people eat the fish and die. Pufferfish are named for the way they puff themselves up with water to avoid capture. Enemies are rarely able to bite or swallow a puffed up pufferfish. So there's your pufferfish right there. Yes, you can cut them, but it's if they're not cleaned right, you can die. All right, here comes the next true or false. A blue-ringed octopus has poisonous arms. True or false? A blue-ringed octopus has poisonous arms. And don't you remember the Simpsons episode where Homer eats a pufferfish and thinks he's going to die? That was actually a Simpsons episode. All right, Mary Gilly, Ting Tong, Mom, Danielle, Sherry Baby, Michelle, Tina, they all say true. Lost Girl says true. Ms. M says false. Whimsy Tortilla says true. Craig says true. It looks like just about everyone says true. The answer is false. So only a couple of people got this right. The arms of the blue-ringed octopus are lined with harmless suckers. The dangerous part of the blue-ringed octopus is its poisonous saliva. A single bite injects a deadly poison into the victim. Even though the blue-ringed octopus is only the size of a golf ball, its poison is very powerful. Often it kills in minutes. Many people die from the bite of a pretty blue-ringed octopus when they step on the animal or pick it up for a closer look. The poison of the blue-ringed octopus is probably stronger than any other land mammal. That's kind of scary, huh? Oh, look, a cute little blue octopus. Let me pick it up. That's not good. All right. Next question. True or false? Eagles kill with their sharp beaks. Eagles kill with their sharp beaks. True or false? You know, I have the little cat dog next to me just sleeping away. All right, Bonnie says true. Mom says true. Danielle says true. Ms. M says false. Terry says true. Tina says true. Sherry says false. Mary Gilly says true. Craig says false. All right, the answer is true. Eagles catch and kill prey with their claws and use their beaks to bite the prey and kill it. Eagles fly over water looking for fish swimming near the surface. They also soar high over land, searching the ground for rabbits or mice. When they spot their prey, the eagles swoop down to grab it with their long, sharp claws or talons. No bird, mouse, or rabbit can escape the deep clutch of an eagle's spear-like talons. Eagles can spot their prey from as high as 2 miles, 3.2 kilometers in the air. One of the things around here is there's a lot of bald eagles around here. I was actually surprised at how many you'll see here, but I think because of the junction of the two rivers here, you know, I think it's kind of ripe for eagles. But yeah, you drive by and you'll see the eagles, flying right on the river. Really kind of cool. All right, next question. True or false? A tiny fire ant can bring down a large animal or human with its sting. A tiny fire ant can bring down a large animal or human with its sting. True or false? You don't watch the Decorah Eagles, Mom? The Decorah Eagles, they actually were the ones that got me into FFRC because I was watching the Decorah Eagle Cam, and this was recommended to me while watching, and then I started watching here. And then that darn Gallant came here, and, I had to come get that Gallant boy. All right, so, looks like Whimsy Tortilla says false, Sherry Baby says true, Bonnie says true, Craig says true, Ms. M says true, Danielle says true, Lost Girl says false, Mom says what? Aunt Power says answer is true or false. Way to go. Alright, the answer is false. A fire ant cannot kill a large creature by itself. Fire ants are most dangerous when they sting in great numbers and at the same time. Each ant stings again and again, turning itself around in a circle. The ants keep up this stinging frenzy for a long time. People stung by fire ants says it feels like burning matches held against their skin. Allergic reactions to fire ant stings may be life-threatening. Fire ants can be found in the southeastern United States. Fire ants are not as deadly as fire uncles. And it mentioned something about Sting and Gordon Sumner. I don't know. Next question. No. All right, next question. Scorpions bite their prey. True or false? Scorpions bite their prey. I'm sorry, Lost Girl. I couldn't help it. That was two bad puns for the price of one. All right. Bonnie says false. Whimsy says false. Ed Power says false. Looks like my mom says true. Mary Gilly says true. Tina says false. Daisy, Solly, Pippi's dad says false. Michelle says false. The answer is, Ms. M says false. The answer is false. Scorpions have mouths, but do not bite. Instead of biting, scorpions sting their victims. They whip up their sharp, curved stinger at the end of their tails. Zap! They send a shot of poison into an insect or small animal. The scorpion then grabs its prey and breaks it into tiny pieces. Then the scorpion squirts digestive juices on the pieces, which turns it into liquid. Slurp! The scorpion sucks up its tasty meal. A scorpion that is ready to attack opens its claws and raises its tail. It also will rock you like a hurricane. Now let's see if anybody comments on that one. All right. We have come to the last question. We have come to the last question. Ready for this? True or false? The mosquito is the most dangerous animal in the world. The mosquito is the most dangerous animal in the world. New Mini Maryland. Yes, that's right. But You see the little mini Jessie, right? That's a little mini Jessie. That looks a lot like little Jessie. Not our Jessie. That we have a Jessie cat at home, but Jessie is in 21-year-old Jessie. All right. Aunt Power says true. Lost Girl says true. Sherry Baby says true. Danielle says true. Tina says true. Whimsy Tortilla says true. Malaria. Michelle Plummer says true. Mary Gilly says true and thank you. It's my pleasure. Ms. M says false. That's right. You know what? Stand on that edge. Don't go with the flow. Daisy Solly and Pippi's dad says true. Tammy Ross says false. Bonnie says true. Yeah, yeah, but I wonder if Jessie does that. No, actually, the little mini Jessie does that little scratchy meow like Big Jessie does. All right. The answer is true. Worldwide, mosquitoes kill more people than any other dangerous animal does. When a mosquito lands on a person's skin, it instantly draws a tiny drop of blood. Sometimes the blood contains germs. The mosquito carries the germs to the next creature it bites. The germs spread and make many people sick. Malaria and yellow fever are some of the deadly human diseases transmitted by mosquitoes. Mosquitoes cause more than 1 million deaths a year worldwide. So that is our true or false book of dangerous animals. That's actually my last book I have on true or false. I might see if I can get some more, because I think they're fun. I think it gets everybody involved, and the last couple of weeks we've got a lot of participation, and it's been really really good. So I've really enjoyed it. This kitty right here is the cutest little kitty. Just absolutely, trying to think of what this. I know this cat is a popular one too. It's got the little white little nose. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you for participating, everybody. Really appreciate it. Hey, you. Meanwhile, Janie hasn't even moved. Yes, they are fun. I'm going to see if I can get some more. Hey. Oh, thank you, Ms. M. Who is on the rug? Is that Lena? I think that's Lena. Oh, hi. Hey, you. What are you doing? I have a kitty. I have a kitty. Oh, no problem, Oscar. I'm glad to do it. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Hey, you. So, I'll leave it like 5 minutes. I'm kind of tired. One thing about, yeah, I certainly am. With my job now, I am just on the go all day. Even though I'm working from home, I have so many meetings and working on different things. Yes, but I'm not cheap. This is the one. Yeah, I remember this. He's looking better. Yeah, it had the eyes, had the problem. Let me get up for a second. Oh, Yoshi. Oh, Coralie is sleeping on the CH thing. Somebody's growling. Somebody's growling. Hey. Psst, psst, psst. Psst, 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 psst. here, I want to show you to the camera. Because I don't remember what your name is, but I know these guys remember. Spiker! I haven't seen Spiker today. Corley's here. Pontia is there. Nyota is right there. Of course, Lucy. Lucy! Hey. Hey, come here. This is the one who was playing up a storm. Look how cute this one is. That's a cute little kitty. Where's a cute kitty? Where's a cute kitty? Where's a cute kitty? I forget this one's name. I know. God, I forget. What's a good girl? Now he's used to me. You like that? You see that? That's not so bad now, is it? That's not so bad. Yeah, you like that, huh? You got a red nose. You got a red nose. All right, Lost Girl. What's this one's name? Red Nose Kitty. What's a red nose kitty? Otis, that's right, Otis. Yeah, we got 6 cats at home already, including one that pees and poops all over the house. I think, I think we're set right now. Otis. Hi, Otis. Otis, my man. Yes, Otis. Do you want to play with your friends? Otis? Otis? Is he on hold? Oh, I certainly can understand, because all right, where are you? You know the really great thing? Oh, you're not sure? Okay. And I see it at home with our cats. It's just the transformation you see of these cats. Because when they come in, a lot of times they're so sick, they got fleas, they're just not feeling good. And it's great watching these kitties get stronger, get bigger, get more confident, and just become cats. Like, look at these guys. It's just wonderful to see, because every cat in here has a story. Some of the stories are probably a little more heartbreaking than others, and the good thing is most of these cats are going to have a good, happy ending. Unfortunately, not all cats here have happy endings, but most of them do. So I think that's good. Look at this. I mean, I remember when Jackie was talking about this gray and white kitty. I mean, you can still see that his face is still healing, but he is well on the way. He's well on the way, because right now he doesn't have the fear. He doesn't have the the scared. He doesn't. He's not terribly hungry. He's right now he is kicking his back feet. Is he with? Oh yeah, he's wrestling another cat. So this is great stuff. And of course we know that when these cats are kind of socialized and all, they become really, really great cats. They're used to other cats. They're used to people. Really, where else can you get such great cats here? So it's wonderful. I think it's, yes, absolutely, we need to celebrate the success stories. Now there's a little inky baby in here that is cruising for a bruise. Climbing up, and I don't know if Vern is in the pen or not, but if Vern is in that pen, he's sticking his head right by the pen. So, I wonder where my buddy Magic went. Well, my sneakers look okay. There are a couple times he's broke a couple of the lace things I have on my sneakers, but he didn't break any today. So, all right, guys, I am going to be heading out of here, and I hope everybody's got a great day, a great night, and I will see you next week. Go Eagles. Hi. Hi there. Hey there. Thank you, Whimsy Tortilla. I appreciate that. What are you guys doing? Are you guys up to no good? Naughty, naughty kitties. All right, good night. Good night, Jesse lookalike. Good night, Campy.